Hi there, it's Beauty Junkie. Welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a bit of a vlog style. I have a box full of empties, expired, and of some stuff that I just didn't end up using all the way. So I have some skincare, body care, and hair care to show you. No makeup today. And let's get into it. I think the vast majority of what I have gone through in my collection is skincare, and a lot of it is expired, and I know that sucks that I'm not using all my products, but sometimes I just don't like some things that much. And you know, I have the whole point of this channel is to try out a lot of things, so unfortunately I cannot finish everything. I just don't have enough skin for that. So let's just start with the stuff I actually used all the way up, because I think that's the most telling. That means I liked it enough to finish it. So let's get into that. So I'm gonna flip my camera around to my box of stuff so we can take a closer look. Alright, here we are. Here is my box of skincare, body care, hair care. These are the empties. And then over here is my skincare expired or just don't like. And then here is some body care that I didn't finish, some hair care, and some fragrance and a candle. So let's go back to our empties. So this is a mishmash of everything, so I'm just gonna try to go through these quickly and mention what I liked about it. Unfortunately with this video, sometimes I don't update you beyond my first impressions. I don't do like an in-between halfway through using the product update. Sometimes you'll just figure out if I liked a product in my empties videos or my expired videos. So if you are interested in any of these products and you want more details, you can probably find them in a first impressions video of skincare, hair care, or body care. So let's start with this big lotion from La Roche-Posay. This is the Lipikar Balm AP Plus Intense Repair Moisturizing Cream. It's a huge bottle. It's unscented, which is really nice. It took me a long time to get through this. I thought this was a little bit thick. It made it a little bit hard to spread, but if you have really dry skin, you probably will be used to this texture. It is apparently good for eczema. I don't really have that, but I wanted a good cost-effective lotion. I don't usually mind thick lotions, but this one was a little bit hard to spread. So I probably wouldn't pick this up again, but it is nice if you want something a little bit thicker in the winter. I have a body wash refill. This is from L'Occitane. This is the almond shower oil that I really love. And this is a 500 milliliter refill. I have a whole video on L'Occitane if you want to check it out, all the details. I just love the scent of this shower oil, so I will always enjoy this one. I will probably have empties in the future on this one. Stick that in the back, it's a little bit oily. Olaplex. So I did a few videos on this intensive bond building hair treatment number 0. And I think it's a little bit pricey for how much you get in the bottle. So I probably will not continue to try using this. I think it is helpful, but honestly I think the benefits go away once you wash your hair. So I would have to use this weekly, and that's a lot of money. I go through this really fast. But I think it's a good idea if you have really damaged hair. I think this does help. Let's do another hair care product. I don't know if I've mentioned this in empties before, hopefully not. This is the Biologique Recherche Lotion P50 Capillaire. So this is exfoliator for the scalp. It's really good. It's about $100 though. It's expensive. But I haven't found much similar. There's Ameliorate has some stuff for the scalp. But I think this one works really good. So I finished that one. Body wash. I finally finished my Necessaire body wash in sandalwood. I think I got this around Christmas time. So it took about 6 months to finish. And surprisingly, I really like this. I liked the gel-like texture. I found it cleaned very well. It smells good. and it's a nice like unisex fragrance, so anybody can enjoy this one. And they do have fragrance free. I believe they have bergamot, and I'm not remembering the other scent, but I like this, and yeah, I would try another one. We got some Haircare. This is one of my favorite dandruff shampoos, is Nizoral. It does really dry out your hair, so it's probably not great for my blonde hair, but I find it really calms down the itchiness on my scalp. It has ketoconazole as the active ingredient. I don't know. Anyways, I like that one. You can get it at Amazon. Let's do a little bit of skincare. So I finished the Renee Rouleau Triple Berry Smoothing Peel. This is that berry mask that people like to put on their face. It looks a little bit scary. It's a deep red color. It's got a lot of raspberries and blackberries and stuff in there. You can see kind of, it looks like, and it smells like raspberry jam. It's a little bit hard to spread around your face, and it's a pretty pricey product, to be honest. I found that sometimes it didn't irritate my skin and other times it did. Like, it's a pretty strong acid peel. Yeah, it is a peel. So you can't really leave it on your skin that long, and I would definitely find myself forgetting to rinse it off and then it kind of burning my skin sometimes. It just felt that tingling sensation that I didn't really like. It does a good job. It does what it's supposed to do. It does exfoliate your skin and makes it feel really smooth. But I found it to be a little bit strong, so I wouldn't repurchase this one. Haircare product, fully finished. They don't make this anymore, which I'm really sad about. At least I don't think so. It's not at Ulta anymore. This is my favorite hot iron spray from Catwalk TIGI. It's like a flat iron spray that you put in dry hair. There's not a lot of aerosol sprays out there that you can put in your hair before you use a hot tool. Usually heat protection stuff you put in wet hair. And some of the stuff available for hot ironing or curling irons or whatever is either really expensive for how much you get, or it makes your hair really sticky and it makes it hard to glide your straightener or your curling iron through. So this one was really good. It's really shiny, doesn't cause any stickiness, so not a lot of buildup. So I'm really sad I don't have this anymore. So I should have got more. I didn't know it was going out though. Let's see. This is a little bit hard to read. This is the Kerastase Blonde Absolute Conditioner Cica Flash. Love this one. Hopefully I haven't shared this one before. Sometimes I just save stuff to reference, but I really like this conditioner. It's not really that much of a toning conditioner because it's not that deep of a purple, but it made my hair really soft and noticeably more soft than other Kerastase conditioners I've tried, so I like this one. Let's see, we have the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Cleanser Moisturizing. This isn't really for my skin type, this is for dry skin, but I really enjoyed using this in the morning, as a first cleanse. I think it's a little pricey for how much you get, but a little bit goes a long way. It did last me quite a few months, and I think if you have dry skin, this is going to be a good option for you. But I probably won't purchase again because it's a little bit pricey. Let's see. More skincare. Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum. I think I got this in a Allure beauty box. Full-size serum, and I really liked it. I went through all of it. It's like a hydrating serum, but I think it has peptides in it, and I think it's somewhat brightening. It has niacinamide, yam, hyaluronic acid. Yeah, I just flew through this one. It's 40 milliliters, 1.35 ounces. Really enjoyed that. I have here another hair care product. I bought two of these. This is the Redken Extreme Bleach Recovery Lamellar Treatment. L'Oreal makes a similar product that's less expensive, and I would probably go with that one over this one, but I did finish it, and I love using this before a blow dry. Just smooths out my ends and makes my hair more manageable. But it is a temporary treatment. once you wash your hair, it doesn't really work. Skincare. Biologique Recherche Cream Duramo Purifiante. I've been done with this for a while, so I don't know why I still have it. I just need to get rid of it. This is a really good moisturizer for acne-prone skin, oily skin. I do feel like you can overdo it because it's quite oily and nourishing, and I love it, and it's a great one. So finished that a while ago. Alright, continue on to skincare. Lots of goodies left in here. So Votary Super Seed Serum. I really enjoyed this. I found myself going through this rather quickly. It's a milky lotion. It's not so much like a typical liquidy serum. It's like a lightweight milky lotion. And I pretty much flew through it. It's 50 milliliters, 1.7 ounces. I think this is their top product. They have a lot of natural skincare products. I believe they also have a super seed oil or broccoli oil or something with broccoli. I found this on sale, and I think normally I wouldn't repurchase if it's at the normal price because it's pretty pricey for what it is, but I did really enjoy it. This I got as a deluxe sample. This is Lyra Clinical, their cleanser from Mystique. I found this to be like a really lightweight texture, and it's supposed to brighten your skin, and I really liked it. I got a lot out of the sample. I used it over several months. It's just an ounce, but I really enjoyed this one. Ooh, I have some random samples in here. This is from SkinCeuticals. I actually don't know too much about this resveratrol BE. It was an interesting texture, but it was just a sample. So this is Biologique Recherche Splenodermine. This is their, what is this for? Tightening, firming serum. And I liked it. I felt like it really worked, but I found it to be slightly irritating. Like I could feel it working, but I don't know if I need a firming serum just yet. Maybe later on I have other concerns, but I liked it. I felt like it was expensive though. I finished this full size serum Aglyca. This is like an anti-aging serum. And I finished up the whole bottle, and I don't know that I noticed a big difference. I think this is something you'd have to continue using several bottles of, and maybe you notice when you stop using it, but I don't know. I feel like this wasn't a repurchase for me. The last serum I have from Biologique Recherche is the Extraits Tissulaires. This is just a hydrating serum. I don't know that there's really much else that's special to it, so I wouldn't repurchase. But it's one of their lightweight serums, so it's really easy to mix and match with other serums. I have a couple other samples here. One from La Mer. I didn't really enjoy this that much. This is a serum concentrate. This is like a mini SPF. Oh, Velvet Nourishing Cream from Sicily. I like this. I really like all the moisturizers from Sicily. Late EV. I don't know that this really stood out to me. I haven't found a cleanser from Biologique Recherche that I really liked yet. Alright, okay, these are the last of the empties. One of my Rapid Brow eyebrow enhancer things. I've bought a lot of these from Costco, so I'm still using, but this is an empty. And I have two sunscreens here. One is Skin Aqua UV Super Moisture Gel SPF 50+, made in Japan. I like the large size of this. I think it took me a long time to go through, but I think it was a little bit too runny. It's kind of like a watery essence type of a deal. It wasn't so much like a gel. It was pretty runny, milky runny texture. I did enjoy it though, not bad. This is from Empties, one of my favorite brands for sunscreen. This is the Power Block Aqua Sun Gel SPF 50. This one was a little bit thicker, more like a traditional sunscreen. It is chemical. Both of these are chemical. and SPF 50. I just felt like it had a nice thin texture, but it seemed like it had a good amount of protection and coverage. Alright, so that is it for my fully empties box. Lots of stuff there. Lots to collect. Right, I'm going to move on to my expired half full or more than half full products. Or there's at least some products still left, but I didn't finish it. And I don't want to continue using. So let's start with skincare. A lot of this stuff really isn't bad, or I actually like a lot, but I just have other things to try and I didn't like it enough to finish. So just gonna lay these out here. Alright, starting with the Solwasu Overnight Vitalizing Mask. I don't know if the packaging still looks like this, but it's been well over 12 months. This is a pretty good size and value for this brand, 120 milliliters. And I probably went through half of it, maybe a third. I found the scent of this, which is very strong ginseng, to be a little bit too much. And while I did find it hydrating, sometimes I felt like it was a little bit too much, too thick. It's like a sleeping mask or just basically a thick moisturizer. But I can show you the texture. I'm not going to open all of these, but you might be interested. It's like a, pretty typical moisturizer, I guess, but the scent, like I can smell it from up here. It just wasn't a remarkable enough sleeping mask that I wanted to really use it. And the scent was just kind of overwhelming for me. But I know some of you like this brand. I think the scent is used a lot. It's very herbal. It's just a little bit strong for some of us. This I like, but now that it's summer, I don't think I'll continue using this. This is the Dr. Jart Ceramidin Cream. There's a lot of stuff in this line, this collection. But let's see. This is... Actually, I don't think this is expired. I could save it, but I think I've had this open over 12 months. There's just a little bit left, but I've moved on to other moisturizers. I'm just gonna toss it. Not really worth keeping. I have a few creams in here. This is Indeed Laboratories, and I like some of their stuff, but this vitamin C serum / lotion, it was a little bit off. So it's kind of this like thick paste. Not like a serum or a nice lotion. It's just not something I could easily layer with my other skincare and then put makeup on top of. I felt like it created some pilling. The vitamin C is something I use during the day, so it does have to work with my other skincare, and I just found that it wasn't a good layering product, so not my favorite formulation. Another Indeed Labs. I think I got this as like a gift with purchase. This is the Hydroluron Intense Moisture Lotion. I got major pilling with this one. It's a nice... Ooh, it's a little bit runny. It wasn't a bad texture. Ooh, I don't know this is good anymore anyway. I think it had a lightweight, like super hydrating feeling to it. Like it feels very moisturizing. But I found that it pilled really easily under my makeup. Yeah, it says it only lasts 6 months, so I'm not too surprised that it's already runny like that. This I wouldn't throw away, but it's already expired. Acne products, expired last year. I don't even know. Replenix Acne Solutions Acne Gel Benzoyl Peroxide. I use this one when I get pretty bad acne. And hey, yeah, this kind of stuff does not last at all. So I need like a really small tube. It's a little bit big. I think I got this with the Allure Beauty Box as the Curology Moisturizer. Wasn't really impressed. Not super exciting. It's like a gel moisturizer. Not a whole lot of bells and whistles with that. This I almost finished. This is the Belief Pink Miracle Revital Eye Cream. I just felt like I was ready to move on. It has a pretty good amount of product, almost an ounce, so it's a pretty good value. It's fine. I think it could... It's a little bit thick of a eye cream. So you can see that there. I don't know, maybe I wanted it to be a little bit wetter. I mean, it was fine. It lasted me a long time. So I can't complain too much. I don't think I would get it again. I'm always trying new things though. But I think it lasted a little bit too long. Well over the year. Okay, so here's some of my smaller stuff. Some of this is samples that I just don't want to save and take up space anymore. Some of the larger products are from Pharmacy. The Honeymoon Glow. I think this was a really popular exfoliating serum at one point. This is the AHA Resurfacing Night Serum with honey. There's nothing wrong with this product. I just started using other exfoliators and stopped using it. Can't find an expiration date or like how long it's supposed to last, but I've had this for a while. Ooh. Love that. So this is the texture. Ooh, this feels a little bit runnier than I remember. I don't know if this is good anymore, but it's a pretty lightweight serum. Yeah, it still smells how I remember. A little bit funky. Kind of, I don't know. Ew, I'm getting my bed dirty. Yeasty. I'm just gonna put these back. Hard to find a space to put all this stuff. So yeah, some of the stuff you might really love. I'm sorry. This is a prescription tretinoin cream that I did not do well with. It's just very old. It's expired. It's from Obagi. I got it at like an online doctor, one of those consultants that you take a picture and send it in. It's not great. Anyway, I did not finish it. I have some Belief samples that I thought were okay. This is the Aloe Balm, Aqua Balm Aloe Vera True Cream, which I thought was okay. I believe this is the eye cream that I've had a long time, so I'm just going to get rid of. The eye cream's nice. And then there's also a small version of the eye cream that I've had for a while as well. Different gel, I do not feel like it works well for me. It doesn't do a lot for my acne, so I stopped using it, and this is expired. I have a small Mamond Rose Water Toner, which I don't like. It's pretty strong rose. I'm not going to keep. This is the Dr. Jart Tiger Grass Calming Gel Cream. I know some of their stuff has been really popular lately. I think the Dr. Jart stuff is okay. This is just a moisturizing gel. Nothing too exciting there. But they have different lines for different things, which is good if you have specific needs. It's like a K-Beauty brand. I believe it's K-Beauty. Last couple skincare things here. I think this is like pretty full size, but I'm just not going to use this. I don't really get along well with oils, and I feel like this one is a little thick for me, so those thick oils can make me break out. And then last but not least, I have a little old sample of the MAC Strobe Cream, which is kind of a makeup product as well. I used to like this. It's a fine moisturizer. It makes your skin really shiny, but I don't know how many people actually use this anymore. Almost done here. Let's go to hair. Take a little turn for something different. I've had this for so long, and I have not really used it. This is the Renee Fertier Karate Oil, very dry scalp. I don't know why I really bought this. I think I wanted my hair to be soft, my scalp to be not flaky. It's super oily. I don't know. It's not really easy for me to use oils on my scalp. I think it's not really what I need for my hair, so it's very old. I'm gonna toss that. And then some of this other stuff. This is, I've had, 2020 looks like it expired. I've had this for a while. This is a protein conditioner, and it's a pretty low cost one if you're looking for one. I don't really love the smell of this. This is a vanilla balsam, and I just felt like, yes, it gave my hair protein, but it didn't do much else that I liked. Not super nice texture, personally. But it's one of those brands you can find like in a natural foods store. This is from Camille Rose. And you can get this brand at Target. I think there's other versions of this like leave-in collection. This is the honey one. And I think what I don't like about it is the texture and smell. It's pretty much spot on like honey. It's very sticky. It's a little bit too strong, almost like you're putting dessert on your hair. So I'm not really a fan of that. But I would put this in sopping wet hair. You do not want to put this in any sort of damp hair even. You want it sopping wet. Otherwise it's going to affect how your hair dries and it's going to look a little bit funny. So you want to put this in super wet hair. But it's a nice, I mean, it does hydrate. It does kind of leave a little bit of a film, but I just couldn't finish it anymore. I have so many new hair products that I just needed to stop using this one because I was pretty much done with it. This is a hair oil that I thought I would try. I thought maybe I would like. It's a Shea Moisture hair oil. And for me, like, hair oils are something you want to spend a little bit more money on to get a better, thinner consistency, because this one, it's fine. It's just a little bit thick. And unfortunately my hair can get overwhelmed by a thick oil, so not for me. Last thing, this is another sort of scalp product from Cantu. This is like a low-cost drugstore brand, and I thought it would be good for my scalp, but I think my scalp needs more exfoliating than like hydration. It did soothe it, but I found that it wasn't easy to apply to my hair. I think I'm better off with a spray or something rather than having to squeeze this all over my scalp. It was a little difficult to spread around. Okay, I have a couple fragrance related products. I have a candle that I finished from Otherland. This is a candle I got from Sephora, and this is the fireplace one. They don't say the names. Kindling. So this was their smoky one. And that's pretty gross, but that one's donezo. I went through that one pretty quickly. I liked it though. It's pretty good quality. I would try another one. It comes in this nice packaging. I might recycle this actually instead of just throwing it away. I'll just use this for something else. I just need to clean it out. And then the perfumes. These are pretty old. Very old, actually. This one is super old and it's not gonna be good anymore, and I've been keeping this for sentimental reasons, but the top of this is not, you can see it's like warped gold. It's just tarnished. But this is a discontinued fragrance from Ralph Lauren, Glamorous. And I got this in 2001 at Saks Fifth Avenue in New York when my family took a trip there. First time I ever went to New York. So it's got some memories for me. We got some fragrances and it was cool. Very important beauty event in my life. So I don't know. Maybe I don't want to get rid of it. Comment below if you think I should keep this. I don't know if any of you have this scent. I do have some samples left that I'm not going to get rid of, like the little travel size vials. But this one, I'm sure it doesn't smell good anymore, and honestly it's rather large, so I just want to free up some space. This I don't really have a problem getting rid of, and I use most of it. I don't know why I didn't use more than this. Probably because I was really young and I wasn't using perfume. But this is Marc Jacobs Mod Noir. I'm pretty sure they stopped making this a long time ago. I thought it smelled good. I still have a lot of this left, but not something I really want to use anymore. It's pretty old. Alright, on to body products. I really like the smell of this natural deodorant, no aluminum, but it broke me out. This is gardenia. It broke out my armpits and made them itch, and it was not pleasant. So I don't want to go through weeks of that to get used to it. No thanks. If it's irritating, you're supposed to stop using a product. So that's what I did, and I'm not going back. I've tried other natural deodorants. It just not worked for me. And I really can't risk being smelly in a professional environment, so I have to find something that works. Okay, Yoast shave cream. Pretty sure this is old. 2017. Wow, I think this is the oldest product. So I like never use shave cream anymore. I just don't find it's really necessary. So there's still a lot of product in here, but it's expired. This is a psoriasis relief cream, which I don't have, but I wanted to try it because it's supposed to exfoliate your skin. It has salicylic acid. It's hard to find a drugstore lotion with this in it. And I kind of want to use this for my chest and stuff. But I found this to be quite unpleasant. Let me show you the texture. I think it's too thick for me. I don't know. I didn't enjoy using it. It's just way too thick. It doesn't look thick, but it feels like a little bit too cocoony for me. And it doesn't smell good. I mean, unfortunately for a lotion, that's important to me. But it is fragrance free, so I mean, it's good for health reasons, but for the everyday person just kind of trying to get smoother skin, not really worth it for me. I have some sun products here. This I ran out of, so this is actually an empty. This is from Trader Joe's. SPF 50 spray. This just wasn't bad. It wasn't my favorite, but if you like a spray, this is a good option. 6 ounces, 80 minutes, water resistant. I don't remember the price, but I'm sure it was pretty reasonable. But yeah, it's well expired anyway. This, I think is gotta be expired. I bought this a long time ago. I don't know when, but this isn't even a... I think I'd rather use an aloe vera gel than this because this was pretty oily. It's really easy to apply. It's like an aloe spray. And, you know, if you want a glowy body, this would be a quick way to get there, but it's a little bit greasy. This is a mineral sunscreen stick. It's just great for your purse. I think this brand used to be available, maybe at Ulta or Sephora. MD Solar Sciences, and this is a natural one, I believe. Mineral sunscreen, says it right there. But the stick, you just kind of roll on, so great for your face or your arms or whatever, but it's mineral, so it's pretty oily, and it has a pretty good white cast there, so I didn't really find myself reaching for it unless it was like an emergency or a friend needed a sunscreen. I had this in my purse, but it's pretty unpleasant to use. And I think this is pretty old, so I'm going to, expired in 2019. So time to go, not really going to be that effective anymore. But that is it. Alright, that is it for my empties video. Oh my goodness. I am such a hoarder when it comes to this stuff. Like, I just hold on to stuff because I'm like, oh, I still have product, and I don't often look at expiration dates or like, oh, this has definitely been open over 6 months, because I put, you invest money into all these products. Like, beauty is such an expensive thing, and I feel like beauty products is a category of purchases that, for one, is expensive for what it is per ounce. Like, it's such an expensive thing that we buy, and you know, it washes away. You use it up, you throw it away. Like, it's not something you can hold on to forever, which is unfortunate. And because I invest so much in things, I just want to hold on to things, especially if I haven't used it all. Like, it's just harder to let go for whatever reason, at least for me. And what makes it especially worse is little tiny samples that you get. I will keep them and keep them and keep them because I'm like, oh, I just need to use them. And then I never end up using it all or use part of it. So samples can really take up a lot of space, even though they're tiny, if you don't go through them and prioritize using them. I know I can save up a million things for travel, and then by the time I actually travel, like, it's expired or halfway used, or like I finish it up through the trip and I need more moisturizer halfway through. Like, it's just one of those awkward things. I think the main thing for me that was creating a lot of hoarding and clutter, especially in skincare, was getting a subscription products through subscription boxes, like the Allure Beauty box. I'm not remembering the other one that I had for a little bit. That was a gift to me. Those types of boxes I would get some really great things that I would absolutely fully use, and but there would be like makeup stuff, or that wasn't really my color, not my style. And there would be lots of skincare. Sometimes it was full size, sometimes it was just samples that I didn't really care for, or I just didn't like. But I was like, well, I could use it. It's okay. And then so I would keep it. And then it would just sit there. And I do definitely still have some of that stuff from those boxes. But a lot of it I ended up getting rid of. Which is sad. But for me, I learned subscription boxes are not the healthiest for keeping my collection minimal and minimized to what I really am going to use. And I know as having this channel, it's pretty hard to do that, because you always have to try new stuff, and that's pretty hard with skincare in my opinion, because then you'll have a million open bottles. I'm like, are you really going through them? No. So I'm trying to go through stuff as much as possible, and I have to forgive myself if I don't really like something. I don't have to finish it. If it's okay, I don't have to finish it. If I find something better that works for my routine, then I'll keep going. But otherwise, I don't have to finish products that don't work for me. So whatever. And if I don't find myself reaching for something, do I really need it? That's another thing that I think about when I'm decluttering. I'm sure I will have another video like this in the future where I again edit my collection because I want to get new stuff. For me, it's a continual process, whether it be clothes, shoes, accessories, skincare, beauty. I'm constantly having to make space and go through things. Would I like to be in a bigger place so I can just add? Sure, but I don't want shelves and shelves and shelves of stuff. That's not my thing. Alright guys, that is my empties video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions or you're surprised by some of my skincare updates. Sometimes first impressions are, positive, but once you get through them, a product, most of the time for me, it's meh, it's okay. I want to try something else. I don't usually want to repurchase, but sometimes if something's good enough, I will. If you enjoyed this video, click the thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.